It's night and day. Oh, hello everyone.
Oh, hey guys. Just hanging out.
Hold on, I'll get you down safely. I'm Batman.
Just explode the ceiling. There has to be like a lever you can push or something.
Batman! Don't forget about us!
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Of course, there has to be some sort of object for Batman to rip apart.
Right. It's not complete unless you jam two wires together.
Come on down, everybody.
Oh,
Get us out of here! We can't take it anymore!
oh my god. Stop yelling.
Hey, a firefighter.
Hey!
I can't tell if you're a luckier firefighter or an unluckier firefighter. But you've got some dance moves.
Oh,
Thank
he's
God
just
you
a
got here
civilian.
when you did. After what he did to the others.
Okay, get up. Don't hovel in the corner
Yeah,
here.
dude's not dead.
It's okay. It's okay.
Are you
It's
guys?
over.
Yeah, you guys.
Help me!
Are you guys? Do you guys need help? You sound like you need help.
Yeah.
Batman
Oh.
is. Oh, here we go.
Oh.
She's gonna be fine. We're gonna be just fine.
Good.
Thanks.
Oh, okay.
She's gonna be fine.
All right. I can't actually help any of you.
No.
I'm just gonna get this fat man and leave. For a second there, it looked like somebody graffitied the Batmobile.
Yeah, everything looks totally different in the Batmobile now. Like the seats are like yellow and black. Like everything's changed.
Lucius spared no expense.
Well,
Yeah.
where are you taking me? Go back to his side.
I'm taking you where you won't be able to hurt anyone else. I'll make sure of it.
Pig doesn't hurt. Pig heals. Pig fixes. My Dollartrons are works of art.
Those people are living a fate worse than death.
Not death. Pig makes life worth living.
And the ones you murdered?
Too broken. A pig to make them. Too imperfect. They make mother angry. Me, pig, feel sick.
Those things you couldn't change. It's how I identified the bodies. It's how I caught you. It's why you failed.
No, not fail. Oh.
Please stop making noises.
Yeah.
Pig show you sick. Like to see?
I don't like
You've
to
got
hear.
problems, Valentine.
Okay, thank you for
Oh
ending
my
the conversation. Jeebus.
So many weird. Like, sounds like he has a cold or something.
Yeah. Or stomach flu.
Yeah.
I hope we're not putting this guy in the same room with Langstrom.
Out you go, Valentine.
Don't lock Pig away. Mother won't be pleased. Pig, not good enough. Oh, never good enough. So close until you stopped me. I can do better. So much better. It could have been so perfect.
Even of that fate, Mr. Attorney.
Nothing burns like injustice.
Back at it.
We found out that you have to do 8 side missions, not 7. 8.
Run! Look out! It's Batman!
So here we are. Trying to get these APCs down.
So that means we have to do it. One more side quest. And that means we're gonna hunt down these APC vehicles, because so far this seemed like the fastest one. So we're gonna plan to take out all these APCs. Oh, what? You found the one strongly constructed thing in all of Gotham.
Of course there's a giant hole there. The one time.
That's okay, you're still all over these guys. Okay, take us with you.
Do what you gotta do.
And I still think that's awesome.
Just got another one. Just 2 of you left.
That's pretty cool.
Oh man, the camera zooms back right as you have to hit the bridge.
Of course.
Are you talking about us? Because
Oh.
you're not gonna ram us off the road.
You can keep trying.
What? This guy got more backup? I thought you cleared all the riffraff.
I think I got one right.
Oh, that was so awesome!
There we go.
Now, Batman, I don't know if you noticed, but that last car
That's
exploded.
another one of the malicious lieutenants.
Here we go.
Enemy in pursuit. I'm near the movie studio. Send me some help. Now. Support is on its way. Hang in there.
No thanks.
Taking enemy fire.
Support is ready to assist.
Keep on supporting them.
Oh my god. You might want to consider getting some better support.
Oh, more support?
Yeah, ram him. Don't you want to get a cool slow-mo scene of your vehicle just collapsing in a corner?
That was quick.
Oh man,
That's
that's so cool.
We're getting down. I'm gonna try and lose him.
Yeah, you're gonna lose
Yeah,
us.
keep trying. Do your best.
Taking fire.
Yeah, those ram hits do so
Yeah.
much.
The militia just lost one more lieutenant.
He doesn't even try to make it sound like that guy's alive.
I just murdered this man in cold blood. Oh man. I understand.
Another one of the militia's best men had an unfortunate end.
Another one dead. To my hands.
Driving Batman. That's what they should have called this game.
Driving Batman.
Batman, Arkham Driving Batman.
Driving this Batman.
Arkham Driving Batman. At least he's staying in this arena now. There we go. Oh, whatever he just hit took off half his life.
Keep following me and this won't end well for you.
Aw, man, he left the arena. No, he's still in it. No, I can't tell. He left the super enclosure. Oh, yeah!
The militia's forces just took another hit.
Nice pun, Batman.
Because I punched it. That's why Batman said that.
Scans are running.
Skins are. Wow.
They should have Alfred always just pop in and interrupt the most epic music scenes in all of the Batman franchise, like all Batman media. They're doing the whole... It's the Dark Knight Rises, and they're doing the chant, and Batman's climbing out of the pit, and they're all like, bleep, blah, bleep, blah. And they're like, Batman's making his ascent. He's almost out, and then Alfred.
So.
Excuse me, sir. I'm receiving a call from Mr. Fox. Shall I put it through?
Yeah.
Then
Alfred, I'm trying to be epic here.
Christian Bale Batman misses the jump because he hear Alfred pages him right then. Christian Bale just falls back in the pit and dies.
That's the end of the trilogy.
The Dark Knight rises.
The Dark Knight falls after taking a phone call.
The Dark Knight's blood pressure rises after Alfred makes him miss the jump. Bleep blah, bleep blah.
Is that what I think it is?
Hey.
Finally gonna get these guys back for ramming the Batmobile over and over
so
again.
many times.
With the APC. While we were sitting on the clock tower watching from above, and that one guy was just boop,
just relentlessly.
boop. Whoa, actual slowdown.
Yeah.
The PS4 couldn't keep up with the speed.
Sir, the preparations are complete. Nightfall is ready. I will leave it for you to decide when it's time to come home.
Thanks, Alfred.
Thanks, buddy. And we got all the W's.
Whatever the final message was for this particular mission, though, we didn't get.
Yeah, we didn't get it.
I'm not disappointed. At least now we get a chance to take off. I want to see what this guy's got to offer.
Alright, so I guess that's it.
So now we can finally activate the Knightfall Protocol.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ready to go. So
Yeah.
if people say, by the way, some people say that you only need to finish 7 side quests. No, it's definitely 8. Look, look. At this bottom thing, it says 8 out of 14, so it's where the triangles were.
Yeah.
So, 8 of 14 total side quests necessary in order to get the first Knightfall Protocol ending.
Right.
So, yeah, we saw a couple of things that said 7 of 14, so maybe that was changed in a patch, or some things are just absolutely wrong, so if you are playing at home, it's 8.
Yeah. Just do 8. Don't even stop and go back to the to GCPD or try to do anything. Because you're not going to get anywhere. You're just going to get disappointment.
And a blinding bat symbol blaring light in your face.
Bat face.
Batness.
Yeah.
Alright, let's activate and see what happens.
Alright.
The exciting conclusion.
Conclusion.
Alfred, send the Batwing. I'm heading to the GCPD rendezvous point.
Very well, sir.
Okay, so not a lot happened yet.
Okay.
Time to go to GCPD.
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's see what happens.
What has happened?
So has the Bat taken care of these Arkham Knight punks yet?
Alright, Knightfall Protocol,
All
go!
right. Initiate.
This is Vicky Vale for GCN reporting live outside Wayne Manor, following the dramatic unmasking of billionaire playboy Bruce Wayne. That's him! Are you still rolling?
Are you sure you want to do this, Master Bruce?
I've got to. It's the only way to protect them.
Very well.
We just saw Bruce Wayne, now known to be the masked vigilante Batman, enter his home, refusing to come.
This is how it happened. This is how the Batman died.
Okay, so there you have it,
Cool.
ladies and gentlemen.
All right. He's deaded. That's unfortunate.
I'm pretty sure Jim's drunk.
Yeah, has to be. Of course.
Batman blowing up his house does not mean Batman is blowing himself up. That's not Batman's style at all.
No. He's probably in some cafe somewhere.
Yeah, I don't buy the Nolan Batman ending either.
Yeah.
That's not Batman at all either.
No, not at all.
Batman does not retire. So, so yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting ending. So there's a more complete ending from what we read if you do 100% of all the side quests.
Right. Riddler trophies and all.
Right, every single militia watchtower, every single Riddler trophy, every single militia everything, of which there's quite a few.
A lot, yeah.
So it's possible we might revisit that at some point in the future.
Yeah, you guys can let us know if that's something you want to see. Either like 100% go through, or at least just the ending of the new ending for it. So
Yeah, so this game was pretty awesome. There were a lot of really cool parts to it.
yeah, a lot of new mechanics in the game that were pretty fun. Like the Batman, the Batmobile at first, I wasn't sure about, but after a while, I get used to it. It was pretty fun to go around with, just destroy the city with in any means you can with it. So
Yeah, it looks like these cutscenes are actually from all the Batman games, not just this one.
yeah,
We're seeing some Batman Arkham Asylum stuff here.
yeah,
So yeah, the combat in this game was definitely a step up above the previous game. I think it was more fluid. It was a lot of fun for sure. Combat has always been one of the highlights of this Batman Arkham series. I think
Definitely.
Rocksteady did a great job with it.
awesome job with it. Oh wow, yeah, they're really paying homage to all the games of the trilogy. But yeah, I definitely like the gameplay for it. The story, I wasn't up to par for me with the other games, but gameplay wise, I really liked how the game felt and how you interacted with all the enemies and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely agree. The story took a dive, unfortunately. Like, the gameplay was really fun. The graphics were up another level, obviously, because they moved it onto the next-gen hardware.
Right.
But, oh my goodness, the story just took a dive. So, I mean, we talked about how it was looking like that might be a possibility earlier in the episode where we were talking about Harley Quinn's unborn child and the direction where they might have taken it at the end of Arkham City, and then they changed it from what the original writer was, what his intentions were, and got new writers for this one. And man, yeah, you could tell, because just so much of what the villains were doing was borderline incompetence in this game.
Yeah.
Scarecrow's initial plan still so far seemed like the best plan that they had.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
let's cause a chemical explosion in Ace Chemicals that's going to be so devastating that the entire country or the eastern seaboard, whatever, will be uninhabitable or in a constant fear nightmare.
Right, exactly. And then Arkham Knight is only like all about Batman, so he doesn't really care about anything else. Like, he's not going to destroy Gotham, he's just going to like kill Bruce Wayne basically, and then that's it. Like, that's the end of the game for him. So.
Yeah, I mean, Arkham Knight, it was okay the way they did Jason Todd. They put their own take on it.
Right.
But if you were familiar with the Jason Todd storyline like I was, then it was pretty predictable, and it became kind of disappointing because you saw it coming from a mile away, and for this game, it was their big reveal.
Right. Right. Yeah.
So that didn't really help things. And to me, I mean, I still liked the combo of Jason Todd and the Scarecrow. I thought that was pretty good. I liked the Scarecrow a lot as a villain. I liked the concept of giving other villains the lead as opposed to the Joker and having the Joker always there, always as the main nemesis in every single Batman story. To me is a weakness. I like when he's got like the best rogues gallery in all of comics.
Right.
So let some of those people shine. Like one weakness of this trilogy is it was all Joker all the time.
Right, yeah. And even when they killed Joker off, they couldn't kill Joker off. Like, in the last game, that was it for Joker, and then immediately brought him back with now his blood is basically turning Batman into another Joker, and then he's with you for the entire game again. Right. Which, like, now you have Joker, and you have Scarecrow, and you have Arkham Knight, and then you have all the side quests going on. So, like, it gives no one, like, that spotlight that deserves it. Because, like you said, they have some of the greatest villains, I believe, are the Batman villains. Mm-hmm. And to just make Joker a part of it again, yeah, waters down, like, the impact that the other villains have. So, definitely agree with you on that one. From Arkham City, Ra's al Ghul, Ra's al Ghul, however you pronounce it, please correct us in the comments. Yeah. But I've heard it both ways from supposedly official sources, so I really have no idea what the right pronunciation is on that one. But yeah, he's one of my favorite villains, if not my favorite Batman villain. I would have liked it better if they gave him a pretty big role in City, but I would have liked it better if they gave him the main absolute role without question, as opposed to, once again, here's Joker getting still pretty much the primary antagonist role. I mean, Joker's a great character, don't get me wrong. He's one of the best villains of all time. 100%, right. But you don't need to see him as that lead villain in all 4 games. Right. Let someone else shine. But yeah, so this game, we don't want to harp on the negatives too much because there was still a ton of really awesome things about it. Like the Batmobile driving was so much fun. Oh yeah, so much fun. It was just from episode 2 when I first started driving it, instant ran right into a villain. Even all that destruction, it was just so much fun. It's hilarious and it's just so exciting. Like doing those last APC chase missions, so much fun. Yeah, you really get to see it, like, because that was some of the first times besides the very, very early on where we got to not be in battle mode and just enjoy like going full speed and chasing things down and stuff like that. And that was so much fun to just run through the city and and just destroy all these vehicles and see how awesome the cinematics are with that. Yeah, I thought they did an amazing job on the Batmobile. Speaking, the cinematics. Yeah, they did that so well in so many of the scenes. It was possibly the most cinematic game I've played. Where, I mean, not where there's, I mean, there are other games that are supremely cinematic in that they have really long, 10+ minute cutscenes that are basically like you're watching a movie. Obviously, that's very cinematic. But in this game, where you're playing and then it cuts away real quick to like you're doing a jump in the Batmobile and they pan out and they show how badass it looks just real briefly for 15 seconds and then they zoom back in and you're in control again. That level, like, this felt like you're playing a movie more than most games I've ever experienced. Definitely, yeah. I took the words out of my mouth there. Like some of the parts just seemed like unreal in terms of video game, like when Ace Chemicals was exploding and you just cleared the bridge, like it was movie level like cinematography there. So it's really cool to see that how cool, even like this part here, like all the little cut scenes and all the little things that they do make it seem like a really next level kind of movie. Yeah, and the level of detail was very impressive. Like the Batmobile, Batman's new suit was amazing. And I mean, so much work. You could tell the amount of work and care they put in the Batmobile. Like the close-up of the tires, but you see all of the components moving and spinning. It's like, damn, did they actually, in some ways, make this thing workable with all the necessary moving components? Right, like even if you're driving or you're braking for a while, you can see like your brakes are glowing like red hot, like an actual car would be. So yeah, attention to detail was definitely there. They had everything, like the rain on the coat, on Batman's suit, like his cape and stuff like that. It was perfect. Like,
yeah, the rain there, it looked so much better than the rain in Horizon. I mean, Horizon had amazing background, amazing environments, but some of the super close level of detail weren't as they didn't have as much attention to detail there as they did here. Like
right.
The rain specifically on the different fabric in this looked amazing.
Right, yeah, definitely.
Like different batsuits, with different parts of different batsuits, the rain affected all of it differently.
Right.
And like, yeah, Man-Bat looked amazing, Scarecrow looked amazing.
Oh, yeah.
I would have honestly liked it better if they told us what was going on with Scarecrow's face, because they kind of hinted at that and then let it drop.
Huh.
But, yeah, also the team-up gameplay in this game was so much fun.
Yeah, it was great.
Nightwing, Robin, Catwoman, like, it was all really well done.
Definitely, yeah.
Oh yeah, and the freaking Batman Joker virus, like, it just, what on earth? Like, you're turning into the Joker. Oh, that's a serious problem. We gotta find a freaking biological, chemical solution, whatever. Robin, you work on that hardcore.
Right.
And then, nope. It turns out Robin was never making any progress because there was a Joker clone that he was working on who was immune. There was no actual human who was ever immune. So any progress Robin was reporting was all fake. It was all a lie.
Right.
And then he said he was making progress, and then Batman just overcame it. Like,
yeah,
what?
He like turned into the Joker, and then he got like shot with Scarecrow's toxin again, and then I guess that toxin killed the Joker virus. Like,
yeah, it was like
it didn't make any sense. Like on a biological standpoint, I don't understand
right
how that could happen.
Right. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's just a limitation to the amount of I am Batman that you can accept as the solution.
Right.
Like in Dark Knight Rises, Batman breaks back into Gotham and they don't show how. That's fine. He's Batman. He has tons of resources. You don't need to spell out every single thing. That's a perfectly acceptable I am Batman response.
Right.
How did he get back into Gotham? He's Batman. There's tons of things at his disposal.
Yeah.
But you can't overcome a biological illness. Like, I mean, okay, to be fair, he probably could overcome the Scarecrow fear toxin biological, even though it's a chemical process that's been injected into his system. He's Batman. He's been in control of fear his entire life,
right,
from the time he was 8. He probably has changed his brain chemistry to control fear. I'm fine with that. But the Joker thing, all the other victims we saw were being mutated. Their bodies were changing.
Yeah,
they
physically changing because of the virus, right?
So I'm sorry, but you can't I am Batman out of that. If you chop off his arm, he can't be like, I am Batman. I'm just gonna regrow my arm.
Yeah.
That's not how it works. That's a little bit too much on the I am Batman. You can't undo as your body is mutating and you're growing white skin, green chemical hair, whatever.
Yeah.
You can't Batman your way out of that.
Yeah, 100% agree on that one. As soon as he just kind of threw Joker into this prison in his mind, I was like, I don't understand how that metaphorically cures his illness now.
Right.
Mentally I can understand, but physically that does nothing for him.
Exactly.
So, I would love to, any virus I've ever had in my life, just shut it into think about putting it in a prison and now I have all the solutions to everything.
Right, exactly. Okay, it turns out the cure for cancer was to personify cancer as a big villain and shut it into a safe and push it away.
Yeah.
That's not how it works.
Exactly.
We're sorry.
Yeah, exactly. Modern medicine would be way too expensive. That's all you had to do. Yeah, his plan didn't really make any sense at all. I was really hoping the Knightfall Protocol would be something more along the lines of him pushing the media into thinking someone else is Batman, or doing something to cover up everything, as opposed to just okay, let me go pretend I killed myself and then that's it. That's the end of it.
Knightfall Protocol, if they're referencing the comic Knightfall, is about the comic Knightfall is where Bane breaks Batman's back. It's a major famous comic, but obviously Bane wasn't even in this game, so that's not what they're referencing.
Right.
What they would be referencing is the aftermath of that, where when Batman's back is broken, alliteration occurs.
Yeah.
When Batman's back is broken, then Azrael actually takes over temporarily. So he becomes Batman. And so maybe if we had finished the Azrael quest, we would have seen that or something. Maybe Batman does give the nod and we're being a little unfairly critical here.
Right.
But yeah, that would be what they could be referencing. Azrael takes over and then he gets out of hand. So Batman has to come back and take out Azrael, because Azrael, he basically kills people while he's protecting people.
Right.
So he's the more deadly
extreme,
vigilante.
like,
yeah.
yeah.
So Batman says, no, that's not what I intended. So he takes him out and then eventually retakes the mantle of Batman up.
Right.
So that could be where they were going with this. So yeah. That was Batman Arkham Knight.
Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It's been a heck of a run. And yeah, you can let us know anything else in the future you want to see, or how you enjoyed our Batman playthrough. It was a lot of fun to go play. You guys can check it out yourself. There's a DLC, maybe if you guys really want us to play it, we can check that out. But just let us know. Let us know what you think.
Yeah, the DLC supposedly has a few of some other iconic Batman villains in it, like Killer Croc and Ra's al Ghul.
Right.
So could be pretty cool. Ra's al Ghul, Ra's al Ghul, who knows?
Whatever.
Ra's Ra's, the Erasure.
The Erasure.
One other thing I wanted to say was the boss fights in this game were underwhelming, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Batman Arkham City had amazing boss fights, and you got to fight each of the major supervillains in different ways. Like, the way you fight Ra's al Ghul is different from the way that you fight...
Like Clayface.
Yeah, Clayface is just different from the way that you fight Mr. Freeze, and each one of them felt really cool and fun and unique. And in this game, there were some boss fights that felt kind of different, but a lot of it was the Batmobile.
Right.
Like, the Batmobile was super fun. It was really well done, well designed. But I think they used it too much. Like, they should have cut down on it by maybe a third or half even, because you use it in almost every boss fight.
Basically, yeah. If you're not shooting people, like destroying tanks with it, you're having to like change the environment with it or something like that. So yeah, they did rely on it a lot. But
all right, guys. So this is Night and Day signing off from Batman Arkham Knight.
All right. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and take care. Have a good one.
It's a fun game, tons of hardcore action-packed scenes, amazing cinematography, super fast fun action, and stealth action with Batman, Batmobile, and not the Batmobile. But the game's great! We'll see you guys next time!
Alright, see you next time. Bye.
See ya!